My name is Sifiso Ngobese, a social entrepreneur from Soweto, born and raised in Soweto, Makasi. Academically, I trained as an economist. Subsequent to that, I did my honors in econometrics and economics. So during my undergrad, I was invited to join a risk graduate program within Investec, where I spent about 20 months. Then thereafter, I was employed full-time as a credit risk analyst within Investec, where I spent an additional 2 years. Realizing that, the corporate world is not meant for me. I had more ambitions. I wanted to find myself and who I'm all about, and also do something that is much more meaningful, that has social impact. So I took a decision to leave my work and start my own social enterprise, Unconventional Media. So what we realized at Unconventional Media is that the biggest challenge that informal waste pickers in South Africa face on a daily basis are the trolleys that they use. First of all, they break down easily, they've got poor visibility, and sometimes these guys get involved in accidents because motorists can't see them at night. So we saw an opportunity within Unconventional Media and said, how about we create trolleys that are much more safe, that are much more friendly on the road, and the guys can use much more effectively. So we did exactly that. We designed trolleys, taking into account what they need to see in a trolley, taking into account what the JMPD would like to see in the trolley. Our waste trolley is made out of plastic, recyclable plastic, and the reason is that it's more light compared to the first prototype that we had. And we had to consult a number of engineers who came on board and assisted us in terms of making the trolley lighter. It's got a braking system, so the guy can put on the brakes, start collecting the waste and put it in the trolley, right? So it's safer in that way in terms of road usage. Secondly, it's got reflective material, just to enhance the visibility of the guy pushing the trolley. The guys, they've been hit by cars because of poor visibility. There have been a number of fatal incidents on the road involving Abomakgereza. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. The informal waste pickers are coming to our operational site here in Germiston. And how the process works is very simple. So the guy will come in, we'll put on the gear, we'll take the trolley, and he has to sign in a document each and every single day in terms of the time in and the time out, right? This is for accountability. So this is our daily routine each and every single day. So today it's a Wednesday, it's a cold Wednesday. So they can make about 2 or 3 runs. So 10 o'clock they're gonna come in, drop off the load, weigh it, then go back to the street to hustle for more waste. And the guys don't pay anything when it comes to the trolleys. They don't pay anything when it comes to the protective gear. How we make our money as an entity is that we charge advertising space, one, and secondly, we buy the waste material from them and we sell it to our buyers as well. Not only do we give out the trolleys to the informal waste pickers and the gear, but also we try to go a step further. So we've partnered with certain companies, including Absa Bank, to come on board in terms of training the guys and providing them with financial literacy. The whole vision for us is that we don't want them to see this whole thing as a chore, but as a business, as a viable business venture, and also just to change their mindset. Another beautiful aspect about the project or this social enterprise is that there's a profit sharing scheme. So if a company, for instance, decides to come on board and put content on the trolleys, on these mobile billboards, not only will they get brand exposure, but also they've been empowering an entrepreneur, an informal entrepreneur. And part of those advertising revenues we get distributed to the guys who are pulling our trolleys, to the guys who are part of Abomakgereza projects. And that's what makes it a social enterprise. The JoziMyBeginning initiative, we find it as a very much needed initiative. I see this as an opportunity, for the city of Johannesburg to get involved in terms of helping us to scale this project and take it to places where it's much needed.